Okay, hello. So, after getting the kit reveal for Satele Shan, we also got the Conquest feats for her. So, let's go through that and see what ones we can do. Working out, I think I can get Red Crate, so that'll be exciting if I can. And quickly, before we actually get into the feats, this is the first Conquest that is going to involve Relic Delta. And Sector 1 will be all at Relic 4, and then the other 4 will have all of the characters at Relic 5. So this is gonna make the survive feats harder, possibly. If you have JML, it might not be as bad, but like as long as if you have JML or just any beefy character or galactic legend with some taunts, then you might be able to get through it and just constantly do it on battles that don't have AoEs, and you might be fine. So let's go through the global ones. Now this is a little bit different because the regular challenge path one is giving out these new training droids, I think they're new, with one key card. So people are saying this might be a new consumable for Conquest. And yeah, because I don't know what F34T training droids are. But as you can see here, because normally this is 15, right? And those keycards have just been spread throughout the other feats. So we also have attempt to inflict evasion down 80 times, win 20 battles with Calaran Beck in your squad, gain accuracy up 80 times, win 20 battles with full squad of bounty hunters, and then you'll get boom voice for that feat, and gain profit 100 times, and that'll get you deployable cooling systems and get for that feat. And then to get the title, win 3 battles with these Old Republic Jedi in your squad. So this is what I have listed, probably what I'm going to do. Now, last time we did have a profit feat, the exact same, and assuming that the mini-boss is in Sector 1, it's still going to be Sia. This should be fine. You should still be able to do this team, which is basically Ithano lead with JML, Wat Tambor to put the tank tech on JML, and then Brutus and another random pirate. I just chose Sana because she's a character that I don't use in Conquest, and she's reliced. But Relic Delta might screw it up as well. Hopefully this will still work. If it doesn't work on the mini-boss, hopefully we can still do this on some other thing, maybe on the boss battle or on another node. Calaran Beck, I've just thought I'll just throw it into JMK, but obviously don't need to do JMK. If you've got Queen Abdallah, obviously you can throw him in there, which will also be good for a no tank feat for later on. Or you could throw him in with his own lead with Galactic Republic Jedi, or just throwing him with like JML or some kind of Jedi team. Then full squad of bounty hunters. This is a bit weird, but there are no tank feats in some of the other sectors, so if you have... What I was thinking of doing is Jabba with non-tank bounty hunters that are also Hut Cartel, hence why I've got Credo, and that should work. Accuracy up, I've got a Jedi team. You don't need a Jedi team, but basically Bastila has accuracy up on Rally, she and target ally gain it, and Yoda can then spread the buffs again, so that would be like 7 instances. That's why I have that. Evasion down, this is what I have listed last time, but normally I don't actually have to do it, it just kind of happens. Old Ben, 3PO and Chewie and Bodhi have evasion down on their basics. So that is all of the global feats. Now, Sector 1. Take 50 bonus turns, inflict potency down 50 times, attempt to, win 10 battles with Captain Silver and Vane surviving, defeat 35 enemies with any Han, win with Brutus in your squad for the mini-boss, win with Master Windu, and then Force Water Pirates and only light side. So I won't go over the mini-boss and boss feats because they're pretty self-explanatory. But the other 4, this is what I have for JML, JKL, Wat Tamble, and then whoever you need to survive. If it's only one, bring in like Jedi Knight Revan. My reasoning for no, not reasoning. If you have the data disc voluntary vanguard, you can get away without Wat Tamble, and throwing in say Jedi Knight Revan, Ezra Exile if you have him, or just Jedi Knight Cal, that would work as well. Just anyone else to help you win the battle. And yeah, Relic Delta might screw this up. Just try to find a node that doesn't have any AoEs. Bonus turns, Great Mothers against Gas. Now, if you command a Gas team, you don't need this team relicked at all. You basically just need Great Mothers lead maxed for Omicron, obviously, and it's not Zeta. So basically, you doom Gas, put Blessed on literally anyone, and then Gas will go down because he's lost all his protection. But when it goes down, it removes the doomed, so then he's basically going to immediately get back up again, and then you can just constantly doom him like that. And that gets you a ton of bonus turns. There are other things, if you don't want to do that, or if you can't find a Gas, you could probably get it done with like Han Solo, Wat Tamble, Darth Vader. So there are other ways to do it. I find doing Great Mothers against Gas is the easiest by far. Han kills. Now, you could do this just in a CLS team or a Leia team, maybe even Rey. But I went with putting 2 of my Han Solos in a JML team because on JML's granted ability, you can get anyone to assist and deal that damage and get a kill. So if you just constantly do it on one of the Han Solos, that will count as a kill for them. It's been a while since we've had a specific character or like faction getting kills feat in Conquest. We've got a couple of them this time. But yeah, Han and Captain Han. You could use Vet Han or Young Han if you really, if you have him. Or Young Han, but who the hell is going to have Young Han up? Yeah, I think just in a JML team, throw them in there, constantly call them to assist with the granted ability. Potency down. This is just a mishmash of teams. Basically, Ben Solo inflicts it on his basic if he's attacking an attacker or support. Nisa has it on her basic when it's not used during her turn. So this is why I've said maybe do this after Booming Voice, because then she's obviously going to be called to assist quite a lot. Or because she's called to assist every time an Ewok ally uses special ability. So if you really want to do a full Ewok team, go ahead. I just thought this would be the easiest, and then young Lando has it on his basic, as does Yoda, I believe. Yeah. If you've got Padawan Obi-Wan's Omicron, obviously use that. You could probably just throw him in instead of Nisa. If you don't have, like, the thing is, if you don't have many or any of these characters built up, you're probably not going to be able to do it, because potency down is a really rare status effect to have. But that's all of Sector 1. Now, Sector 2. Win 10 battles with no tanks in your squad. Attempt to inflict daze 40 times. Attempt to inflict buff immunity 40 times. And win 10 battles with a Mega Fugitive and Batcher surviving. And then obviously the mini-boss and boss ones that are fairly easy to know what to do. So, daze and buff immunity we had on Sector 2 last time, which I just used Rex. He's got an AoE daze, and Captain Han has it on his basic. And Rolo and Cassian both have buff immunity on their basic, plus Cassian's second special can reapply it on someone if another enemy has buff immunity. Yeah, put them both under a layer team. I have also last time just removed Drogon and R2 and just used all 4 of these. It did work, but it was a bit of a struggle to win. No tanks, obviously. I've put the bounty hunters here. Jabba. This is not the only way to get the no tank feat. You can also get it done with Queen Amidala, but you get to double dip both of the feats. And then Omega and Batch surviving, obviously either do the JML thing, but I have the new Bad Batch built up, so I'll probably just use that team. So I'm not using JML all the time, because you don't want to be focused on one character for like everything. So that's Sector 2, and I've got a feeling that the no tank feat is not in this sector, or it's not in Sector 4, because it appears in both, which is a bit suspicious. But yeah, let's move on to Sector 3. Gain tenacity up 60 times. Win 10 battles with SM33 surviving. Win 10 battles with no attackers in your squad. And win 10 battles with Forlorn and Zuckuss surviving. So that's really annoying. You got 2 survive feats. However, not too bad for me, because I don't have SM33. So obviously, if you have him, use him with Hondo or Maz. If you don't have either of them, either just throw him in a pirate team or do the JML thing, which is like what I'm doing down here, which is what I'm going to have to do for Forlorn and Zuckuss. No attackers, I've just gone for this with just a tank and 4 supports on the layer team. Obviously you can get it on with others. Only thing is, most Galactic Legends are attackers, so you might have to do it with JML, Leia, or Jabba, or there's probably other teams you can do it with as well. Tenacity up, you don't need Master Kenobi. I've just done it because really what this is relying on is Yoda and Rex. Obviously, they're both Galactic Republic, so I thought, screw it, JMK. Rex has it on his first special, grants tenacity up to everyone. Yoda can then spread tenacity up. You don't need to have tenacity up to do it. He gains this anyway. So that should get it done fairly quickly. You can also maybe do it with Zori, because I think if you have Rose and do a basic, instead of one person getting tenacity up, everyone will get tenacity up. So if you don't have Rex or Yoda built up, that's something else you can do. You're not really limited here. Tenacity up is a pretty common one that a lot of characters have, so that should be fine. Yeah, pretty annoying that this one's got 2 survive feats. Now moving on to Sector 4. When 10 battles with full squad of pirates, gain evasion up 60 times. Win 10 battles with no tanks in your squad, and win 10 battles with Crosshair Scarred surviving. Yes, this is what I mean about I don't think the no tank feat is going to be in both sectors. I think it might be an error. If not, that's even better, because yeah, I just put here no tanks. Again, this is a team you can use, or you can do the Jabba thing again, which would be good because if you do Sector 2 and Sector 4 with the Jabba Bounty Hunter team, you're then getting 3 feats done, because with those combined, you'll get the 20 Bounty Hunter wins. Evasion up, I've gone for this one. We've had evasion up a few times, and I've got like Biggs and Han, but to be honest, I never use this team. I pretty much get it done with the evasive technique, I think it's called, data disc, where at the start of your character's turns they gain evasion up, and it gets it done much quicker, and I don't have to do anything specific to get it. So, highly recommend that data disc. Win with a full squad of pirates. This is probably my best shot. I recently unlocked Maz, and then my 3 relic pirates, and might as well throw someone in there. Maybe Kix would be better, or Ithano. I don't know. But if I can get this, which is unlikely, highly unlikely I can do this, but it will just be relying on those 3 relic pirates. And then Crosshair, again, either do JML or you Bad Batch, which is probably what I'm going to do. Now, final sector. Sector 5. Defeat 35 battles with Gungans. Defeat 35 enemies with droids. Attempt to inflict defense down 60 times and gain crit damage up 60 times. So, defense down I have for the Luthen team, mainly because Pow does it on his grenade ability, 70% chance to inflict it. Cassian can do it on his second special if someone else has defense down. Wedge, I think, has it on his basic. Yeah. And they're all rebel fighters, so throwing them in with Mon Mothma Luthen, Wedge is going to be attacking a lot. Crit damage up. Obviously, you don't need Luthen. You could probably get this done with Mon Mothma or some other team, but it would just take a little bit longer. Crit damage up. Got this team. you don't really like these first three. Don't have crit damage up, but Han gives, I think. Please tell me I'm right. Ah, okay. Only Han gains crit damage up. Okay. I would not do that then. Because then there's no point having Yoda there. Gungan kills. If you have Jar Jar, just do all the Gungans. If not, do a similar thing to what I did in the JML trick for Han Solo. I see. You don't even need like 4 Gungans. I don't know why I put 4 Gungans in. Droid kills. You could do Grievous or Afra or Shorty. Or, yeah, do the JML thing again, but with droids. So, what might be the best option is to potentially do it with like 2 Gungans and 2 droids in your squad. And get it done that way. Crit damage up, ignore this. So this is actually the team you want to use for crit damage up. The Ewoks are not necessary, but Wicket, on his second special, if you target Nisa, then they'll both gain crit damage up. Cal gives it to everyone on his AoE, his second special, and Yoda can obviously make everyone spread all the buffs. So the Ewoks you don't need, you could throw literally anyone else in here and it will work fine with just Cal and Yoda. But that is what you want to do. That is all of the Conquest feats for Satele Shan. Yeah, I think I should be able to red crate her, which would be exciting. Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope this helps you out, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.